Welcome in. Today we'll be cracking a Final Fantasy pre-release pack. I'm not going to be opening all the packs, but at least wanted to get the experience for people on camera, and kind of give my thoughts on Final Fantasy or this set so far, and then some of the stuff that's Answer the Call of the Crystals. Okay, I don't quite get that reference. I love this, though, the kind of RPG 8-bit look of the original Final Fantasy games. But I sit and talk, sit and chill, and kind of probably crack one of the packs and see what kind of big card we get. Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah. I think that's probably one of the coolest pre-release packs I've seen, like, especially that compared to, like, Ikoria or... Like, Tarkir was awesome, don't get me wrong. This was cool, and having different pre-release boxes, for each clan, but, like, it's, yeah, this is cool. This 8-bit artwork. Okay. Oh, there's my card that I got, apparently on top. Nice red D20. 13. Might not be a good thing. I love this. This is a little separator for the boxes over there, and a little organizing. Respect it. Build a deck, and then there's our little card with a little golden note on there. Lindblom Industrial. I can't speak today. I am so sorry, but that's pretty sick. It's land that comes tapped, and then just has a instant you can throw in, start playing. And then all of our packs. Look at that. So like I said, we'll crack one just to get a feel for some more Final Fantasy. I know I've been cracking packs like this for a while on my channel, at least for a week now. So, but it's been good. I like the set so far. I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy fan. Granted, I haven't owned a PlayStation for long. Funny enough, I grew up on a PlayStation 2, but we always played sports games on it, so I never got into Final Fantasy per se. And then, yeah, I have very limited knowledge, and so actually, funny enough, this set has gotten me to go back and play Final Fantasy. Right now I'm playing Final Fantasy 12 Remastered, if I'm correct. And so I'm a couple hours in, and it's a different gameplay, I will say that. It's hard to get used to, hard to learn, hard to pick up, but I'll just start flipping through cards and probably throw up the prices up here while I talk. But that's cool. It's cool. I like it. It's so far, the story's fun. The characters are fun. They're over the top, and it's very, very fantasy-esque. But a little sci-fi thrown in there too, so I like that. Not quite a Buster Sword, but I'll take it. So yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's gotten me and my fiance to actually dive into the games, and it's nice because we have PlayStation Plus on our PlayStation 5. And so it's so easy just to download the games. They have a lot of Final Fantasy games. I don't want to say most. And so they're super easy to access, which I appreciate. So downloaded them. They're big games. They're big-ass games. They took up all of our storage on our PlayStation. I had to, unfortunately, get rid of purge a couple games. But not the biggest deal. I like it. I feel like it's connected me a little bit more towards the cards, like to the cards. So, right now, I'm playing through 12 Remastered. My fiance is playing through 15 Remastered. And it's cool because we've opened packs together, and she can explain kind of what's going on in here. I don't know if that's Final Fantasy 15. If it's not, that looks like it is. But if it isn't, I'm sorry, Final Fantasy fans. Samurai Katana. It's cool. And then same thing for 12. Stuff I've seen in 12, I can kind of like, okay, I can connect to that. And I like that. Choco Mob, not the Chocobo I want, but I'll take it. Van Street Thief. That's cool but creepy card. That's my foil. And Insomnia Crown City. And Hero Token and Bird. So yeah, so far I've enjoyed the games. Again, the gameplay is it's very different. I will say that. Give this a crack. But yeah, story's fun. Gameplay is if you can get past it and you can learn it, and I feel like that's the people in my playgroup. I've heard that is that just the gameplay is so off-putting that they don't like playing. They don't want to play Final Fantasy, even though there's that little interest in it, which I can get. With this being a Universes Beyond set, though, and that's where this comes in. The major topic of this is price. I do feel a little, I don't want to say priced out. I'm reaching over to grab this. But it sucks when I go to my local game store and I'm like, man, on a normal day, I set aside money, or on a normal week, I'll set aside a little bit of money for packs, and if I get crazy, I'll get a couple collector boosters, 1 or 2, and usually they're, depending on the set, of course, but it's a set usually I'm super into, like these Brother Wars I was super into for the Transformers cards, and those collector boosters were $6, or wow, I wish $6, $30-$40. And so, you get 2 or 3 and you're not hurting too much. And you're not going to get your money back by any means, but it felt like you were getting substantial cards. And I'm not saying that I didn't feel that with this. I think the full arts and a lot of the flippy cards and all that look nice, look amazing, but it hurts a little bit more when it's like this was $70. I could buy 2 collector's packs of just about any set, any regular Magic set, for the price of this one, and that's not to mention the price of this, the pre-release. $50 for a pre-release is like, while the rest of them are 30 and all that, and I get it. You gotta have licensing and all that and pay for that, but it does suck a little bit, and it's a little tough. Tough pill to swallow, I'll say that. And yeah, all the cards look like they're gonna sell for a lot, but we're again in the pre-release stage, just released, and a lot of those prices will go down, which is good and bad. Good because it's when I start building decks and actually really hunting for signals, and I know I didn't end up with any of it, I can go to Card Kingdom or something like that and go find it. But it's the fact that if we didn't, I've pulled a Buster Sword already. I want to preference this by I've done that, but if I didn't and I wanted to build a Cloud deck, I wanted to have the Buster Sword in it. The amount of like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to drop $90 on this thing, because my niche is Godzilla cards, and some of those are beyond expensive. I just bought Mothra for $40, $45. I say beyond expensive, but expensive for a card, for a cardboard. But it's tough pill to swallow, and that price is. I love how you guys are getting my hand gestures right now. But yeah, tough pill to swallow, and then like these being $8, like, and don't get me wrong, it's not that packs haven't cost that much before. If you've seen Innistrad remastered packs, they're usually about the same exact price. And I will say, I think I'm getting more. It depends if you're loyal Magic. It has to be Magic Universe and Universe type stuff, or if you like this kind of Universes Beyond. I can't say I feel like I'm getting more or if I'm getting less than those Innistrad packs. And unfortunately, that's how it's going to go. I'm hyped for Edge of Eternities. I love space. I love the sci-fi themes. And it's going to be nice to actually have buy a bundle for reasonably priced, like $50 instead of, I got to save 80 or 70 to 80 for that. And and then same thing for collector's boosters for those. But then we're gonna get, Avatar and Spider-Man, and I'm, as any nerd, I'm hyped for Spider-Man. That Spider-Man 29.9 card will be in a deck faster than that set can release. But yeah, look at the prices for those, and then sitting here and looking at the prices for these, it's like, you're having to analyze how much you're spending on cards a lot more than usual, where I can justify $50 box and a collector's. Less than $100 right there from my local game store. Easy enough. And I have the luxury of being able to afford that. Where now it's like, okay, I can choose between a collector's or a whole box, but they're going to cost very similar. And that kind of sucks. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. As I keep playing through the Final Fantasy games and learning more, I'm pretty sure I'll throw out some more references. If you are a Final Fantasy fan, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, and I'll be reading through those if I get some good responses. And hopefully in the future, I'm able to make some references and understand the characters a lot more than saying like, that's Cloud, that's a Buster Sword. So, but as a Magic fan, so far I'm mildly content. Like I said, prices hurt, but I think I can put up with good quality cards. Yeah, see you next Magic Monday. That's going to be my next video, is using these for Magic Mondays. Bye.